I feel bad because we were supposed to go see a movie, and then I ended up working both days between the Indy GP and here. And then around midnight last night, I realized, oh, I probably should have told Seb I wasn't going to be able to go see the Avengers movie. So he's a little
I'm
grumpy
totally
with me.
sure my date dropped me, and he just went and would not admit. And on top of that, he preferred going into a supermarket, which I won't tell the name, but he rather go to a supermarket than going to watch a movie, which is like crazy to me. But anyways,
Well,
that's the side note.
and as someone who, in theory, is a professional in the general realm of communication, I have massively failed at the basic core competency of communicating. All right, Sebastien Bourdais, so looking at this very first day, opening day of practice for the 103rd Indianapolis 500, you were in a very good position, high on the timing pylon there. You also set a pretty darn good no-toe lap as well. Before we get into who was fastest and all that kind of stuff today,
Everybody knows that already anyways, right? They're not going to watch our show for that.
I better get this posted quickly then, so there'll be a reason to watch it. What was the mindset for you in the Dale Coyne team with Vasser-Sullivan? What was the mindset today? Was it, let's go work on race day running, pack running? Was it qualifying could be tighter than ever this year? Should we do solo running? What was the mindset?
No, when we do solo runnings, just to gather aero data and stuff where you just don't want any disturbances and like want straight up numbers. No, we're fine. We like to check the balance on our own, and then if we can catch a couple of laps in traffic, to see what the difference is, then we do that. And this in the first practice, I got what didn't really look like any kind of special toe, and I just looked at the dash and I was like, whoa, that's gonna be big. And it was really weird. That 228.2 or something that popped up there, it was 1.5 kind of car toe, like 6 back or something, running it down, but still. And I'm not quite sure where that came from. Like, this is a weird thing about this place. Like, sometimes you have no idea why the thing is just rock and rolling, and then vice versa, you have no idea why it's dead slow when it is. And that's the bit of the man game that goes on. But hey, we'll take it. The car's fast. That Sailmaster on lap number 18. We're okay with that. So it's a good first day. It's kind of tempered because we didn't have that good a third session. There was a rookie session, refresher ROP session in the middle. We came back. Obviously, the track temp was higher and wind was different. And sure enough, you change something that's pretty significant. Now you don't really know if it's the track, the conditions, or the change that made the difference. But that long run full tanks in some traffic, which really wasn't that crazy. It was kind of so-so. So hopefully we back that off and get the good feel from the first practice again tomorrow.
I just need to share this. I feel compelled, and I think this might be something that some of our viewers, it would resonate with them. So I've done this my whole life. Racing's been my whole life. This is normal. I've worked on this pit lane for many years.
And you still have no idea what the hell we're doing?
What I'm doing. I still, standing here with you, it still blows me away to think that 15 minutes ago I was sending an email, editing some photos, doing something that's my job. You're out here, and I'm standing next to a human being, one of very few on the planet, who is just averaging lap speeds of 225 miles an hour. You're safe and alive. You did it successfully.
Yeah, I didn't end up upside down on fire this time. I'm happy with that.
There's time. It's only day one.
Oh, come on.
Anyways,
that was a douche move.
I know, you shouldn't have crashed. I've been telling you this whole time. Anyways, kidding aside, it's still just crazy to think that this guy here and many others are doing this insane thing for a living, and then you can talk about it. I'd just be screaming and crying the whole time.
Oh, maybe you just don't do it.
I think I've found my niche. So, front tires. When we were here for the open test, cold, just a weird day where I don't know if a lot of people got a read on anything. Now as the sun comes out, it's been a pretty nice day. Tell us about getting a read on these front tires that we're hearing in general folks seem to like.
It depends at what time the sun really kind of came out a bit later, and track really kind of started to warm up 2-ish, I'd say. So it's always difficult. Like, it's so sensitive. There always seems to be like a point where things kind of start to drift and give up a little bit. And it sure felt that way for me. I don't know. Again, is it the change? Is it the conditions? Not quite sure. But I don't think it's a dramatic change. I think, the capacity to add a bit more downforce and that stronger Firestone right front will go in the right direction. Is that car going to be easy to put on a really kind of DW12 or kind of really close racing that we had with the aero kits? I don't think so. I think it's still going to be a little bit more difficult, challenging, spaced out than it's been. Hopefully, it seems like the temperatures should be quite a bit lower as well for the 500 when you look at the extended forecast and stuff. So if it's mid-70s and somewhat overcast or whatever, I think we'll have a good race.
We had Will Power. We had the Team Penske drafting party going on. I didn't get an invite. I don't know if you did.
No,
229 miles an hour. Will Power fastest today. Simon Pagenaud right there. The entire Penske team was obviously very quick, going out in a concerted effort. The Ed Carpenter team was quick. We had Pato O'Ward trying to get his rookie deal done. Couldn't. They had more problems with the car. So he's going to come back tomorrow morning and hopefully complete that. We had Colton Herta execute a spin, exiting turn 2, the warm-up lane to come out, flattened a tire, came back in, went back out. So he had some fun. Ben Hanley, the Dragon Speed team, our friends, Elton Julian and his sports car team, turned their first ever lap as an entrant here at Indianapolis. Ben Hanley also his first ever at Indy, slowest at a 2:21. What do you think that's like, Seb? A small team, has no experience doing this kind of stuff, with a driver who's never done any of this oval stuff. 36 cars trying to cram in for 33 spots. I mean,
Tough deal.
You got to give him credit for trying, but man, that looks like a steep uphill battle.
It's a steep climb for sure.
I agree, Bourdais rocks.
It's foggy, so it's not fair. It's my buddy. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm impressed that they won like that. They unleashed and did 221 already. I mean, really, just overall, anyways, like really surprised by the speeds. You like 229.7. That's kind of like a fast Friday kind of speed, and yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I know conditions were really good, but I mean, still, it's up there. So clearly, the engine manufacturers have keep stepping it up, and the teams are not holding back. So you would think that was the 228 something, that would have been plenty, but yeah, not this year. So we're just gonna have to keep working on it.
Well, let's close on two items then. We had Chevy, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. Colton Herta, I believe, was 5th, first among the Hondas. It's a very narrow range, separating the top 4 or 5. Plus, we're talking tows. Do you take anything away, seeing nothing but bow ties and Honda's behind on day 1, as anything to predict what the rest of the month might be, or is that just too silly to do?
I think it's early. I mean, we know they're strong. I mean, the engine characteristics should kind of remain. Like it's kind of what it is. But race trim might be a bit different. So we'll see. I mean, I really feel like Honda has pushed real hard to close the gap that we saw last year, and yeah, I'll definitely give them the benefit of the doubt and wait to see what happens.
So we're coming back here tomorrow to play more race car. What kind of notes are you giving your race engineer, Craig Hampson, about things you'd like to work on tomorrow? What things are they telling you might be the plan here for Wednesday? What can folks look forward to?
Oh man, I just tell him what the car's doing. He's running the show, so yeah, that's the good thing with Craig at the Speedway. He's got a lot of experience, and I trust him 100,000%. So
100,000%. That's pretty awesome.
That's
I like
great.
that.
Huh? You see, and yeah, so I don't know. Well, I'll go back
He
to
has no idea what he's doing tomorrow.
I have a pretty good idea, but I'll go back
Turn
to
left.
the
Make left.
Yeah,
Turn one, go
turn
left,
right's
not right.
Not a good thing. And yeah, I'll go back to the garage, look at some data, and debrief, and hey, I'll have a plan laid out, and we'll just try and go execute.
So do I need to bring you like flowers or chocolates to get you to go see the movie with me again, or did I blow that all together?
No, just go see the movie. We'll be all right.
Okay. All right. That's French fry,
That's hamburger.
and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
And we lost bacon again.